Hello everybody. I'm going to talk about principle of crime prevention. In these crime preventions, many crimes can either be stopped or made it considerable more difficult by taking a good preventive measures, right? So sometimes crimes can also be stopped if you see it at the first stage. Using the 10 principles of crime preventions in order to achieve a good standard of security or safety in every facility or every company or organization. Whatever you are thinking about securing, whether it is your own cars, garbage or farm, business place, organization, use this 10 principle or checklist, thinking of your survey as peeling through the layers of onions, right? So simply look at the onions. You are looking at the 10 points. So as you see in the layers of the onions, so that's the way, like the center of the onions is where you're going to protect. So let's cite an example of an onions, right? You trying to create where your facility or organization or company, business place. So how you can protect the whole circle of 360 degree, right? So looking at this principle, you can also use the advice to improve security or safety in your own home and the home of a vulnerable people in any community, right? So I'm going to talk about the first point, the first layer of the onions, let's say like the gate part, right? When you are protecting your home, you have to, like your perimeter. I'm going to talk about point number 1, targeting heading, right? Number 1, you see, you have to target harder means, that is making targets more resistant at attacking or more difficult to remove damage. A target is anyone or anything that are offended will want to steal or damage, right? So here are some examples of targeting the head, right? Point number 1, we're talking about a better doors or a shuttle door or a window or a lock, right? Very strong, so people cannot have access to your gate. Then also alarm system, right? You have to look at the alarm system in your buildings, right? Then also the screen in the bank or also a building society, right? Then also the fence. You have to look at the fence of the building. The fence of the building also. They have to look at, you have to repair the damage or any property that is not doors that is not good, you have to repair. They have to fit in the wheel lock of any vehicle, right? Then we're talking about point number 2, target removal, right? When we're talking about target removal, we mean permanent or temporary or removal of valuable properties or items, right? How you can protect this one? You have to remove radios from the cars, right? Keep the car keys out of sight. In any pocket or drawer, you have to keep the car's keys. How you can? So they have to place a vulnerable items in the location. Then also demolishing any property that is not good. Then also remove jewelries from any shops at night, right? Then also remove jewelries from any shop at night. Then move all valuable items near to any cash sites in a shop, right? You have to remove them. Then you have to rehousing valuable people,